Hi again, my friends. Welcome back to my yoga channel. Today practice I'll be doing power flow with inversion or upside down poses. If you're excited to practice with me, bring your mat with you and let's get started. Let's begin in any seated on your mat or in the diamond seated, placing the toes on the mat, placing the hip on the heel, resting your palm on the thigh. Gently close your eyes as we begin to relax. Breathe in, feeling the air entering to the nose, and as you breathe out, warm breath air release from the nose. Begin to let go any tension or anything that doesn't serve you or doesn't belong to the body. Let's just focus on the present moment as we are here right now on the mat. Stay for a couple of more breaths. Inhale to relax the breath, relax the mind, relax the body. Just gently open your eyes. Inhale, bring your palms up towards the sky, and exhale. Release the toes. Feel free to bring the feet down to the mat. Bring your palm up. Inhale. And exhale, bring your palms down, look up, look down towards the thigh. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, bring your both hands towards the sky. Inhale, bring your hands down to the knee. Inhale towards the sky, look up, and then exhale, look down. Open the chest, look up towards the sky, and exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, pull the navel in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open, and exhale to round. Inhale, look forward, look up, and exhale. Release the pose. Let's come into a neutral position. Place the palm behind the back under the shoulder and lift the knees away from the mat. Look forward or close your eyes. If in this position might hurt your feet, feel free to skip this practice. Now gently release. Let's come onto a tabletop. Lift the both legs away from the mat. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, looking up, look up, and exhale down. Knees, chest down the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, look up, and exhale, chin and the chest down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back into the rounding the spine. Look down towards the mat. Pull the navel up towards the sky. Slowly come back into a neutral. Now we're just gonna warm up the wrist. We're gonna place the palm facing upwards. Turn your palm up. Then we're gonna slowly switch the other side. Feel free to use your both palms or one palm at a time, and just gently maybe facing the palm inwards you. Inhale and exhale. Maybe give a little pressure on the palm as you move side to side or maybe forward and back. Now slowly peel the palm away from the mat and exhale, gently release. There Take the time, just warming up the wrist, warming up the palm for the arm balance. Turning your palm upwards and down to the mat, or maybe fingertip inwards. Just gently feel free to move at your own confidence. Just be mindful. Make sure you don't strain yourself, strain your muscle, or any injured while we're doing this. Now gently bring it back into the tabletop. Bring the weight forward, to the right, to the back, to the left. Forward inhale, to the left, to the back, to the right, to the right, to the back, to the left, forward, to the right, and opposite direction. Just move side to side, or move a circle around with your body and your hips. Gently back into the neutral position. Bring your palm forward in front of your mat. Bring the chest and the chin down, tailbone up towards the sky. We come into the puppy pose. Feel free to rest the forehead down towards the mat, or place your palm together into a prayer. Or you can place the block on top of your elbows. Now gently release your palm. You're gonna place your elbow down towards the mat. Tuck the toes, bring the knee up. We come into the forearm plank. Engaging the core. Twist to the right, to the left, 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 to the right, and slowly back in the center. Walk your feet close to the chest. We come into a dolphin pose. You can rest the crown of the head down towards the mat, or you can look in front of the mat in between the palm. Breathe in, breathe out gently. Step your feet towards the back. Come back into forearm plank. Bring your right knee to the left elbow, and then to the right, to the left foot, right foot to the right elbow, left foot and right foot, left foot and then right foot, and then left foot. And slowly come back into the dolphin position, walking your feet towards the front of your mat. In this dolphin position, bringing your hip up towards the ceiling or to the sky, engaging the core muscle. Slowly bringing your feet to the back of the mat. We'll come on the palm into a plank, and then exhale forearm. Inhale high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Inhale high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Inhale high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Inhale, come back into the high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Exhale high plank. Inhale high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Inhale high plank. Exhale forearm plank. Just gonna stay here for a moment, engaging the core, looking between the palm, standing on the back of your toes, and slowly come back into a downward facing dog. Bring the tailbone up towards the sky, relaxing the head, stretching your palm, maybe nodding your head side to side. Look forward in between your palm. We're gonna chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale up. Chaturanga exhale. Inhale, high plank. Chaturanga exhale. Inhale, high plank. Slowly chaturanga down to the mat. Release your toes. Up cobra. Inhale, open the chest. Look forward or look up to the sky. Take the time. Exhale. Come down to the mat. Place your palm under the shoulder. Now we're gonna slowly open up. Inhale, up cobra or up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, down. Inhale, open up the chest. Look forward or look up. And exhale, down. Inhale, open up. And exhale, down. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, down. Stay here for a moment. Slowly bring your palms down on the mat, curl the toes. Let's come up and back, downward facing dog. Stretching the back of the spine, bring the hip all the way up, tailbone up to the sky. Inhale, bring your right leg up towards the sky, reaching up and lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, we're gonna draw your right knee to the elbow. Inhale, up, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale one last time, reaching up. And exhale. Gonna bring your right knee, right elbow. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now bring your right feet outside of the right mat or right palm. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Squaring the hip, looking forward. Come into a lizard. Go ahead. If you wanna lower down your elbow towards the mat into a full lizard, curl the toes and bring the back of your knee up. Maybe you want to push your right knee away to open the hip, standing on the outrages of your right foot. Feel free to do that. Gently release the pose, bring your left knee down. Now we're gonna come up on your palm. Inhale, look up, and then slowly as you exhale, curl the toes, bring the back of your knee up. And now we're gonna place your right palm under your right knee and place your right knee in the center of the mat. Open up your palm to the side, bend the elbow. You're gonna leave the right leg away, and then slowly we come into an arm balance. You can practice this few times to get the hang of it. Inhale, right leg up and back. Chaturanga with one leg. Open up the chest, and then as you exhale, slowly make your way into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back towards the sky. And then as you exhale, slowly we're gonna draw your left knee towards to the left elbow. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, draw left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Stay for a moment here. Bring the knee. Release the feet down on the outside of your right mat or left palm. Bring your right knee down. Release your toes. We come into the lizard. Come on your forearm or come on the palm. toes, bring the back of the heel up. Feel free to close your eyes in this lizard and gently come on your palm. Bring the back of your knee down, release the toes, inhale, open up, look up towards the ceiling or to the sky. And then gently we're gonna place your left elbow into under the left side of the back of the knee. Now slowly place your palm down, bend the elbow, lift the front leg away from the mat and the back of the leg too. And then slowly from here we're gonna inhale, draw your left leg up and back to the sky, and then exhale chaturanga with one leg, or you can skip the vinyasa. Inhale, open up cobra, and exhale downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to rest in the downward dog here, between 3 to 5 breaths, or go ahead if you feel you want to rest in the child pose. Anytime, feel free to rest. Now inhale, walk or jump, feet on the mat, halfway lift, and then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. So we're preparing for the crow pose. Just gently prepare yourself. If you have practiced this, go ahead and straight on to the crow pose. Otherwise, place your palm down on the mat, step your feet towards the center of the mat. Now you're gonna stand on your toes, resting your knees on the back of your tricep. Look forward, look up, and then lift your one leg away from the mat, one by one, or both leg up. Take the time and moment. Go ahead if you want to jump back. Inhale, up cobra, and slowly pull the hip up and back, downward facing dog. So feel free to practice this again if you have the time. Inhale, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to the chest or to the nose or your forehead. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee in the chest or to the nose or your forehead. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, bring it up and back. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, right knee to the chest, and bring your right foot in between your palm. Now gently engage your core, standing on the back of your toes. Keep your front knee by 90-degree angle, looking forward or looking up to the sky. Place your palm on the mat in between your right foot, and then slowly lengthen through the spine. You're gonna keep your front leg straight. Breathe in and out. You're gonna slowly bring left foot up towards the sky. We come into a standing split, finding the balance. Breathe in normal, relax the head and your neck. Bringing the toes reaching up towards the sky, and then slowly we're gonna bend your left knee. We transitioned into the super soldier with your right hand holding the left foot and pointing your left knee up towards the sky. Relaxing the crown of the head down towards the mat, and gently release your hands. Place your both hands on the mat. gonna slowly bring your left leg in front of the mat on top of your right knee. Inhale, we come into a chair balance, twist the focus, and then slowly we're gonna come into a grasshopper. You're gonna turn your both hands towards the side of your mat, resting your left foot on your left elbow, the back of your elbow, and then you're gonna slowly kick your right leg out towards the front of your mat. Just gently release the pose. Turn your body back towards the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale. We're gonna come into a toe stand or toe balance here. With your right toes, lift the right heel away from your mat. Left leg on top of the right knee or right thigh. Finding your balance, engaging the core, spine straight. You can close your eyes or keep your eyes open. Breathe normally, finding your balance, or you can use your hands holding against the wall. Release the pose, rest for a moment. Now from here, we're gonna slowly step a little bit towards the center of the mat. Weight on your palm or in front of your elbows, and then you're gonna rest your left shin towards the tricep, finding your balance, and then we're gonna raise your right leg up and back. And then go ahead, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, one leg chaturanga. Open up the chest. Exhale, bring your hip up and back, downward facing dog. We're gonna go on the other side. Inhale, bring your left leg all the way up and back. And exhale, draw your left knee to the center or to the chest. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose or the forehead. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to the center. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to the chest. And now slowly bring your left foot in between your palm in the center of your mat. Take the time here, engaging the core. Feel free to close your eyes or stay in the pose. Step the back of your leg slightly one foot away in, and then keep your right leg straight. Relax the chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Now gently release the pose. Look in between your palm or in front of your mat. Place your palm on the mat. Now we're going to slowly come into a standing split. Lift your right leg all the way up towards the sky, lifting the toes, pointing towards the sky. Your left leg, the left knee facing towards the front of the mat. Micro bend your left knee if you need to, engaging the core, lengthening through the spine, and bring the crown of the head down towards the mat. Breathe in normally, softening the breath, relaxing your mind. Transition the pose into a a super soldier, bending your right knee down towards the mat, and then using your left hand to grab your right foot. Finding your balance, looking towards the back of the mat, or looking up towards the sky, or look towards the right knee that is pointing up towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently release the pose. Bring your both hands down towards the mat. And now resting your right knee or the ankle down on the left side of the knee. Find your balance. Take the time. Inhale to come into a chair balance. Bend the knee. And then we're going to turn to the left side of your mat. Placing the right sole of your foot on the right of the back of the tricep. Now we're going to slowly bringing your weight on your shoulder, bending the elbow. Inhale, and slowly we're going to lift your left leg away from the mat. Find your balance, engaging the core. Try to look up or look forward. Stay for a few breaths and gently release the pose. Turn your body back towards the front of your mat. We're coming to the toe stand, toe balance. Pull the palms by your side, or you can use your one hand to touch the mat, touch the ground, or touch the wall if you have the wall, or placing your palms together in the heart center. The back of your spine, relax, engaging the core, pulling the crown of the head up towards the sky, bringing the tailbone down towards the mat. Gaze forward or close your eyes. Gently release the pose, palms onto the mat. Slowly, slightly step your feet towards the center of the mat. And now from here, with your palm on the mat, open your hands, spread the palms away from each other. And then we're gonna resting your right foot on the back of the tricep. Look forward, inhale, and then lift the back of your foot all the way up, reaching up for the balance. And slowly bring your left leg to the back, right leg up and back, three-legged dog, reaching up. Inhale, and exhale, chaturanga with one leg or your both leg down to the mat. Open up, inhale, and then take the time, slowly curl the toes, bring the hip up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gonna walk, jump or step, feet on top of the mat, halfway lift, open the chest, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching the palm up towards the sky, come into a chair. And then slowly exhale, palms down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. You're gonna slowly step your both feet to the right side of your mat, resting your your left side of your knee on top of the the back of the right tricep. I'm gonna come into a side cross. Weight on your palm. Look forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. You can stay here or extend your left foot to the right side of the mat. Take your time. Gently release the pose. Bring your feet back in the center, and then bring your both leg to the left side of the mat. Now the other side. Right knee resting on the left side of the back of the elbow, and then the right hip resting on the right side of the back of the elbow. Look forward, engage your core. Inhale, reaching up, and slowly take your time, come down safely, and then back in the center. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, bend the knee, all the knees on the back of the elbows. look forward, inhale, lift your one foot away from the mat, finding your balance, engage the core, stay for a moment, or jump to the back, or hop to the back, chaturanga, inhale, open up the chest, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, draw your right elbow to the left side of the knee. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Stay there for a moment and slowly release the toes. Bring your knee down to the mat, squaring the hip. Come into a pigeon. Rest for a moment if you need to, otherwise we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna place the right knee to the right side of your palm and the right foot, sole of your foot on the left side of the mat. Rest your forehead on the mat or on the block, or maybe on your palms. Take the time to find the breath, settle down, inhale and exhale. Just gently come up on your palm or your elbow, and then from here we're gonna come on your left elbows down, and then your right palm down, and then resting your right knee on the back of your right tricep. Now keeping your left knee down to the mat, place the head down to the mat. Slowly bring the hip up to the sky. Bring your both legs up, pointing up towards the sky, engaging the core. Find your balance. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently release the pose. Take the time. Go ahead if you need to relax and rest into a child pose, or straight away into a downward facing dog. Or we're gonna try one more time without the head on the mat. So resting your right knee on the back of your right elbow, look down to the mat or look forward, and then we're gonna raise your left leg all the way up, pointing the toes towards the sky, engaging the core, finding your balance. Slowly release the pose. Go ahead, rest in the puppy pose, child pose, or downward facing dog. Inhale, looking in between your palm. Let's come into a downward facing dog. If you're already there, go ahead. If you want to do a chaturanga, inhale, open up the chest, and exhale, curl the toes, bring the tailbone all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg all the way up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale all the way up, exhale, draw left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, open up, exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale one last time, exhale. Stay here for a moment and slowly, gently bring your left knee down to the mat. The back of your toes release. And now we're gonna come into a pigeon, resting pigeon, or into an active pigeon. Go ahead. Place your forehead down to the mat, or placing your forehead on your palms, or stretching the palm in front of your mat. Gently inhale to rise. Now we're gonna slowly, we are doing the arm balance once again on the left side. Come into a tabletop. Now from here, you're gonna rest your right elbow down to the mat, and then your left palm on the mat. I'm gonna turn myself in front of the camera so that you can see the angle from the front view. Now right elbow, I'm trying to adjust my map. Okay, now right elbow down to the mat. Try to open up your fingers, and your left palm should be aligned with your right elbow. Place your forehead down, or you can let go the head or looking forward. Now resting your left knee to the back of your left elbow, and then slowly lift the right leg all the way up towards the sky, pointing the toes, reaching up, lengthen up through the spine. Don't forget to breathe. Try not to hold the breath. Whenever you're ready, release the pose. And anytime, if you want to practice again and again, or you can use the wall to support your body. You can facing towards the wall, or you can use the blocks or props to help you in these poses. So again, feel free to practice here. What I just did, I fell out of balance. So make sure your left knee, or whichever knee that is resting on the back of the elbow or the tricep, before you let go the right toes, make sure the knees are resting properly, so it won't be slipped when you lift the right leg at this point. So finding your balance, look forward or look down towards the mat, and slowly you're gonna lift the right leg all the way up. Gently release. Practice and practice will make us better and improve. And now back to the mat. Rest in a child pose, puppy pose, or downward facing dog. If you're ready into a downward dog, stay there for a moment. Otherwise, if you're in a child pose, come up into downward dog, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, we come into the child pose once again. So you can place the palm in front of your mat, or place the palm by your side in this child pose, relaxing your shoulder, facing your elbows or your palm towards the sky or to the ceiling. Give yourself for a moment to relax. Usually in inversion, the blood will flow down towards the head, So feel free to rest in the child pose anytime if you feel dizzy after practicing the inversion or the upside down poses. Or happened if you hold the breath, you might feel a little bit headache, but otherwise if you breathe normally, you'll be okay. And now another inversion. I'll be using the wall to show you, or without the wall first. So we're gonna do a shoulder stand, measuring your elbows shoulder distance apart, and then interlock your fingers together, placing the crown of the head down towards the mat. Lift your one leg, doesn't matter which leg, one at a time. Lift up from the mat. You can stay here with your knees bent, or slowly engaging the core as you lift your both leg or one leg at a time. So feel free to adjust the movement, the pose here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your leg doesn't have to be straight, or your leg doesn't have to be pointing straight. Try to lengthen up through the spine and squeeze the whole body so that your body feels very light. And don't forget to breathe normally. Once you finish the pose, don't forget to always rest in the child pose, either 5 breaths, 10 breaths, or as long as you need to. Now I'm gonna practice again using the wall, and if you have the wall, go ahead and use the wall to support your body. Now measure your elbows shoulder distance, and place the crown of the head down towards the mat. Now slowly, gently lift your both knees up, or you can place your foot down towards the mat here. You can rest down here for a couple of breaths, or you're gonna bring your one leg up at a time. You can rest your hips against the wall or away from the wall. And once you are steady, you can lift the hip away from the wall and bring your toes, your feet all the way up, either pointing the toes up or flex the toes towards the ground or the mat. Engaging the core, try to breathe normally. Anytime if you finish with the pose, allow yourself to relax in the child pose for a few breaths. Now the next pose, we'll be doing a tripod stand. Now place the crown of the head down towards the mat, bending your elbows, and then resting your knees on the back of your elbows. And then slowly shifting your weight on whichever side of the knee, and then lift your one leg at a time. And then you're gonna switch the other side just to find the steadiness, the stillness, and the focus. Breathe in the nose and out from the nose. Now go ahead, if you want to slowly lift your both leg away from the elbows, maybe resting your feet on the wall, or without the wall, you can slowly just lengthen through the spine, squeeze the whole body, and lift the toes, the feet all the way up towards the sky. Feel free to let go the pose and gently relax in the child pose. Go ahead, if your elbows or your shoulder feeling uncomfortable, maybe you can place towards the back and interlock your finger. Now let's come back into the tabletop in the center of your mat if you're on the walls or somewhere else. And now let's come just slowly holding the left side of the wrist, hook with your right elbow, the other side holding the back of your right elbow with your left hands. Now hold your elbow, your shoulder, draw the elbow in and out and back. Shoulder rotation, opposite direction, inwards and out. Now hold the left side of the elbows and then bring your right hands down towards the mat, maybe catching your hands. Now switch the other side, bring your right elbow to the center with your left hand holding the hands or holding the elbow. Gently release the pose. Now bring your palm in front of your mat, forward and down. Just again, we do a wrist rotation. We use so much on our wrist or on the palm today. The practice is all about arm balancing and inversion. So it is normal if you feel slightly painful after the practice. So let's close our session today. Thank you guys for watching my video. Take your time if you want to do savasana or meditation or quiet time. I hope you enjoy my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, or maybe comment down below. And let's take the time to thanks to ourselves, thanks to the practice today, and thanks for everything that we have in our life. Breathe in to the nose and breathe out. Gently bring your palm together in the heart center, rubbing your palm to create prana, heat or energy. Place your palm on your face. Gently open your eyes on your palm. Bow down to yourself. Namaste. Thank you guys.